Hey guys, so I have just gotten my inventory and initial inventory and opened the boxes, and I thought I would just kind of give you an overview of what it looks like and what you get and kind of just the process. So I'm going to kind of do this in stages and see where it goes, and I'm pretty excited. So I just opened the boxes, and the first thing that was in there in the small box was the just had a brain fart, you know, was the little welcome kit, which was pretty awesome, I have to say. I wasn't expecting that, and there were some things in there I wasn't expecting. And then there was also some bags, LulaRoe shopping bags, which was a total surprise, and I'm like so thrilled. So I thought I'd give you a little tour of what I got and what it all looks like. Please, and I got a pimple. Oh. So please forgive my room. We recently finished doing some construction, and I cleaned it out just so I can put all my Lula stuff in, because we have no other space. So I'm kind of living cramped for right now. But anyways, so let me turn the camera around so you can sort of see what everything I got. Okay, so as I mentioned, the first thing that I saw when I opened up that first small box was the welcome kit, which is this right here, and a lovely little thank you note. Thank you for your order, which was sweet. But the box has a lot of goodies inside, like nice little note and sort of what we expect of you, what you can expect from us, all that good stuff, which I'll read later. And they have some really awesome LulaRoe tissue paper. Love. So, the one thing I was disappointed with, I'm just going to say this, just because I had already gone ahead and made my own. They actually give you the rack cards for your racks, which is awesome, but I had gone ahead and made mine. So I'm kind of bummed that I spent all that time on it. But otherwise, a lot of good stuff in here. So you've got your planner, which is cool. It's got some stickers and, you know, days of the week. And I think there's like to-dos, ideas. There's some other cool things in here. Hold on. Oh yeah, so like pop-up boutique notes. I thought that was really cool. How many pieces you sold. Let me get a little closer. Pieces you sold, your hostess named the event, what kind of incentives you had. So that's a really cool way to keep track of all of that stuff. And then it's just a really nice little calendar with the days of the week and things to do. And mine was a 2016 and then, oh no, 2015. Let's see. Oh, mine's old. Well, that's a bummer. I guess I could just, well, I can't switch the days either, can I? So, yeah, so it's not good for too much longer, which is kind of a bummer. But that's okay because I bought my own anyway. But it's a really cool book. And then you've got your product guide in here. Lots of cool stuff in there, just notes about the product and whatnot, which I'm going to read later because I really need to bone up on my product knowledge. And you've got your dream book, which just has the story, looks like getting started, what's your why, about the culture, the 72-hour game plan, all kinds of stuff, success practices, leadership principles, kind of interesting stuff. So that'll be a good read for later. And then, there's a lot of plastic in here, some stuff about the supply website, the custom website, another thing about the game plan. Nice note, this was on the top from Deanne and Mark, just a little note. And then you get these things about to give your hostesses for pop-ups, what to do, that sort of thing. So that's kind of cool. And then, let's see, you've got, oh, some pop-up boutique invites, which is nice. Nice big stack of those. Then you've got just some little, I guess you would call it a catalog, I don't know. Basically for the customer, it just talks about the LulaRoe stories, information about the clothes, that sort of thing. So that's really nice. So a bunch of those. And then some thank you cards, which is nice, because I went and bought some from the dollar store. And I'm really excited about this. I'm actually making a gigantic one, like a sandwich board that has the sizing chart on it, but it's not ready yet. So I was actually going to print this out. Now I don't have to, so that's awesome. And then some other little things you can put in some frames and display. So I'll be getting some frames for these. So these are really cute. One about want to be consultant or want to host a pop-up, that kind of thing. And then some things about, do you want to earn free clothes? Basically just their email and contact information, just for people to sign up for your group, your newsletter, whatever. So that's cool. So that's what came in the box. And then I got these bags, huge bags, handle bags, which you probably can't see, have the LulaRoe logo on them. So that was something unexpected and pretty cool. So what I'm going to do now is this is my box of Lindsay's. So I'm going to unpackage all of these and count everything. You got to make sure that you count everything because sometimes they can make some mistakes. Especially here lately, there's been just a couple of snafus. People getting stuff they wasn't theirs, or stuff like completely missing, like whole orders basically missing. So just make sure that you count absolutely everything. So I'm excited. Got some really cute stuff in here, so I can't wait to hang it up. Ooh, love that. So I'm going to hang all these up on my racks here. I've already hung one up. See, I made my own little cards, which now are not necessary, but I'm going to keep them anyway, just in case. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and hang up all my clothes, and then we'll see what we do from there. Hey guys, so I wanted to give you a little update on where we are. So I've gotten through almost 2 big boxes, the Maxis, the Perfect Tees, and the Lindsay's. And a couple of things I learned. One, have a drink, because this is going to take a while. There's a lot of duplicates, which is not necessarily bad, actually. I got a lot of good prints, so I feel like even though I got some duplicates, it's actually okay. So what I did was, if you can see behind me here, so I've started hanging, and just what I've unpacked so far, so the Lindsay's, Maxis, and Perfect Tees have pretty much taken up my entire rack. So I'm hoping they all fit on 2 racks. It's looking like it's going to be a tight fit. So if you want to hang your stuff when you get it, you definitely need to have at least 2 racks. Otherwise, if you have somewhere else to hang it, I guess you can. But I didn't, I started out not thinking about duplicates. So for the Lindsay's, I hung the duplicates, which is fine, because there's not as many of those style. But once I got to the Maxis, I realized, why am I taking these out and hanging them? That's kind of silly. So I have just been putting them in another box. Let me show you that down there. So I just kind of put them in the box, and so I'll just store those, and then if I sell it, I can always have another one. And then if someone's comment sold next, then I can just pull it out and say, hey, I happen to have 2. So yeah, so man, I'm tired, but it's so exciting to see what prints you get. I was going to save the bags because in some of the discussions people were talking about saving the plastic bags that the clothes came in to send it in the poly mailers, but trying to keep them nice when you're trying to unload all this stuff is sort of an effort in futility here because it's just not going to happen. So I'm not going to worry about the bags after all, and I'll just get some Ziplocs. I think that'll be a little more presentable anyway because the bags are kind of cheapo. But yeah, the other thing I'm doing also is making sure that I count before I hang anything. So what I do is, let me show you this. So if you can see, they're sort of grouped together. So like all the medium classic tees will be right here. So what I do is I know how many I'm supposed to have. I pulled it up on my phone, my order confirmation, and then I just go through and count them. And as I'm going through and counting, I place the duplicates in the other box. So that makes it pretty easy. And if you notice, the box got damaged in transit, so hopefully I didn't lose anything. So that's pretty much it for now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just go through and finish hanging everything. For the skirts, I actually bought these little clips on eBay. They actually fit on the velvet hangers. So I'm going to use those for the skirts. I didn't use it for the maxi because I didn't get a whole lot of them, and I want to make sure I have enough for the shorter skirts. So for the maxis, I just hung them over the hanger, and that actually works pretty nicely because that kind of keeps them up off the ground. And I'm just keeping them sorted by size to make it easier for me later on, and I have to say I'm pretty excited about the prints, and bless whoever packed my box because they gave me 3 Lindsays exactly the same in a large, and I am totally keeping one because they're awesome. So yeah, so really excited about that. So I'm just gonna finish unpacking my boxes, get everything hung up, and that'll be that. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Okay, bye guys.